All right, we're going to get started, guys. Welcome to tonight's webinar. So tonight we're going to be talking about starting as well as building a doTERRA business. So whether you've already been doing this for a while or whether you're completely brand new to doTERRA, hopefully you'll take away quite a lot from tonight's little session. So I'm just going to share my screen because we'll start with actually why you would even want to consider building a doTERRA business. So I'm just going to share my screen and hopefully that will work. Can you guys see this on my screen? Thumbs up again if you can see the build guide. Yep, sweet as. So I'm kind of new to Zoom, so it takes me a little bit to get used to. All right, so basically doTERRA is about building a financial pipeline. So if you feel like the normal job that you're doing now, if you still have one, I've helped quite a few people leave their normal job and do doTERRA full time now, which is amazing. But if you feel like your everyday job, if you have one, is going to leave you to retire with over $1 million in the bank and live off the interest, that is amazing. But most people aren't in that situation, unfortunately. The very large majority, say 85, I'd even suggest probably 90+% of the Australian population will not retire with $1 million in the bank and be able to live off the interest and yeah, use that as their retirement fund. So a lot of those people will end up on the pension. And I've seen how much the pension is, and it's not ideal. It's not what I want for myself. And also, I wanted more than just to make ends meet and to trade my time and services for money. As soon as I stopped doing that, I stopped getting paid. But also, that doesn't allow me the time or financial freedom to be able to make a difference in the world and do other things that I'm super passionate about outside of doTERRA. So what doTERRA is really about is building a financial pipeline, which means instead of hauling buckets or trading time for money, you're actually creating something that over time will then work for itself. So for me, at the blue diamond level, I can retire now, literally never do anything again in terms of doTERRA or training or enrolling people, a day in my life again. I can go and retire in the Bahamas right now, and I will still continue to get paid every month. And actually my pay will increase every month because I have so many people in my business that have been so well trained by me and by the other training they've received in doTERRA. And they're so personally invested that they will continue to grow their businesses and achieve their goals and, go to ranks like gold and platinum and diamond and beyond, whether I am there or not. So I've built an extremely sustainable, lifelong pipeline. So that's what this little story is about. There was a man who hauled buckets of water for a living. After many years, he grew weary of hauling buckets. And the day he turned on his spigot, everything changed. So there's an amazing video on YouTube which really inspired me to really take this business very, very seriously. And it's called, I think it's called Buckets and Pipelines or something like that, by Seth Reisenmay. If you want to YouTube Seth Reisenmay pipelines, you'll find his video and it's well worth watching. But the other thing is, so it's authentic network marketing. So it's not about, how can I say this without, sounding kind of offensive, I guess. It's not about pushing an opportunity on people. And it's not about kind of doing anything, kind of tricking people into attending a presentation where they don't know really what they're in for. It's about authentically sharing a product that has really made a difference in your life to genuinely help and support other people. And then they can decide whether they just want to use that for personal use. A lot of people will start sharing just organically because, it's like going to a movie. I saw when I saw Dallas Buyers Club, I told everyone about it. I told everyone to go see it. I was like, Matthew McConaughey's acting is incredible. It's a brilliant film. It's got incredible messages. I really, really enjoyed the film. You should definitely go see it. And it's the same with the essential oils. So for me, I've had really powerful experiences with digestion. It's really changed my gut health. It really helps with my bloating. It allows me to eat more food. I've had extremely powerful experiences with balance and peace, really calming me and helping with my anxious feelings. I've had very powerful experiences with juniper berry, supporting my nightmares and helping me sleep better. So I talk about these things. And if someone says, I've been having really bad nightmares lately, why would I not open my mouth and share my experience with the oils and say something really, really non-threatening, like, would it be okay with you if I shared something with you that I've found really, really helpful for that? and give them a little sample file. So if you're brand new to doTERRA, if you go onto au.aromatools.com, you'll find all of these things in the files in our Facebook group and in the pin posts and stuff as well. But you can buy a little like 1 mil sample vials. I've probably got some here on the desk because we always have them everywhere. And you can give people little samples. So these are the 1 mil sample vials. This is a little sample of Digestin, which is one of my favorite products because I've had such personal, powerful experiences with it and what it's done for me and my family. So for me, that's what I do. I just say, would it be okay with you if I shared a sample with you? And then for a very long time in my business, and I still do regular classes just in my home, I would just have a weekly class on a Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. after my kids were in bed and I could breastfeed and do all the things I needed to do. And I would always have a class to invite people to because I'd be sharing samples regularly with people that I meet every day in my life, and connecting with people that way. So basically it's about educating people on the product, and then you don't just drop people once you enroll them and help them sign up with a wholesale account at a class or a one-on-one situation or through a webinar or through social media or however you enroll people. It's about sending them the welcome email, which again is in our Facebook group. It's about adding people to our Facebook group, or you can add, a lot of people have their own Facebook group, but I'd add them into both so they're in the big group and maybe you have a smaller group for your team. And it's about the ongoing education and community and support. And if you're not having the conversation with every single person you enroll, are you open to having a class? Always ask open questions, yeah? The words, are you open? People don't want to say, no, I am closed, yeah? So when you ask people if they're open to having a class, and just tell them, you can start earning some of your products for free. I'll come and do it for you. You'll learn more about your oils and we can teach some of your friends, family, neighbors, colleagues more about these incredible oils, and you can start to earn some of your products for free or start generating a bit of income, but I'll come and do it for you, yeah? Obviously, that's not always possible for me with enrolling so many people from so many different locations, which is why I've created a webinar about how to run a class, so people can just order the Empower Kit, watch my webinar, and literally read off the sheet of paper. It's not complicated at all. Anyone can do a class. You just need to place your LRP order and order the Empower Kit on your Australian LRP order from the Australian warehouse. You can just literally type Empower into your cart, or it's under sales tools, I believe, in your back office. So order the Empower Kit and literally read off the essentials for a healthy home sheet back and front and pass around the oils. There's a lot more in-depth training in other videos I've done for how to run a successful class, but that's pretty much it. And the entry is the cost of the products for your own household and your own level of commitment, yeah? So it's just about educating, empowering people about the oils, but then really asking people, every single person you enroll, whether they just want to live and use the oils for personal use, whether they're wanting to share to get their oils for free or supplement their income a little bit, or whether they're wanting to build a business and replace or even multiply their income. Obviously, I'm at the 6 going on 7-figure level income, so I'm looking at fully replacing, which I've already done, and significantly multiplying my income so that I can fully support myself, but also, start the philanthropic stuff like the 5-star rating cooking show and a lot of other things that I'm working on. So the other really, really cool thing about doTERRA, they're a $1 billion company, they're self-funded, they won't go public, but the retention rate is absolutely incredible. Their growth is on par with companies like Apple. The retention rate is the clincher here, because a lot of network marketing companies, unfortunately, they sell the opportunity and they sell sustainable, building a pipeline. But it's not actually building a pipeline if your retention rate, so retention is people that enroll or people that sign up, who out of those continue to reorder the product regularly. So I've signed up to things in the past and then basically never ordered again, and I've only signed up because I felt kind of pressured into it. But our average retention rate is actually 65 to even 85%. So 65 to 85% of people that sign up with a doTERRA wholesale account continue to reorder. And you can make that retention rate even higher by properly supporting your people, having regular classes, inviting them to business trainings, being active on Facebook and doing videos and supporting people and making it really fun to use the oils in lots of different ways, educating people about how to make their own cleaning products, how to make, motion blends, how to do lots of these things. So with that retention rate, that means, if I enroll 3 people this month, and then I go out and enroll 3 people next month, and I've supported the people that I enrolled last month, I've just doubled my business, or almost doubled my business, as all of those people continue to reorder. And then if one or two of those people start to share the oils, you know, they're enrolling people, and next month they enroll more people. Some of their people start sharing. So it does start to grow and build quite rapidly. It can feel like you're the only one doing stuff in your business for quite a long time. And a lot of people quit right before the snowball. And no one believes me about the snowball until the snowball happens. You know, people like Chantal Roloffs, who started Diamond Club as a baby premiere business, and then went silver and gold in the same month because the snowball hit. Lots of people are engaged and excited, and she'd done all the groundwork and worked her face off and believed and trusted in the idea that I sold her of the snowball, which seems like a mystical creature at the time when you're working really hard and it feels like no one else is engaged as you are. And that was the exact same thing for me. Like, even at a diamond level, when I hit the rank of diamond, I thought, right, if I get to the rank of diamond, I will pack out training rooms for my business training. Everyone will come. I hit diamond and I did a business training, which a lot of people asked me to do. Chantal Roloffs was the only one that showed up out of my team, and Geraldine, my biggest fan, not in my team, came to this business training, and my ego was devastated because I thought if I hit diamond, people will come to my trainings. So that just happens. Now every training I do is completely sold out. But it does take significant time to build your foundation. So you need to be willing to commit 2 to 3 years of solid working your face off. I mean, Chantal's gone gold in less than a year. She did Diamond Club. She'll be diamond easily by the end of the year. So she's committed, 18 months of really solidly working at it. But to hit a rank like diamond and be paid at a 6-figure income level, even if that takes you 3 solid years to reach that, you will, if you solidly support your people, earn a 6-figure level income for the rest of your life. So it's very worthwhile investing in it. This retention rate is why doTERRA is so brilliant and why it is a genuine pipeline business. So basically, I'll just show you briefly the kind of income different ranks can earn. Just remember, these are average incomes. So if you hit a rank like silver and you're not getting paid that exact amount, it's because it's average, and it could be, silvers in the mix that are more heading towards gold. So just be patient with it, continue to build your foundation, and you will hit these income levels. So elite is a really basic income level. It's enrolling around 15 plus people and supporting them in the wellness lifestyle. So helping them get on LRP to maintain that rank. And it's around 300 a month. So you've easily covered your essential oil order every month. You need to place your 100 PV LRP monthly, and you need to always have that in the system in order to receive commission. If you don't want to receive commission, you can edit that down at any time. For other people that you're enrolling that just want to live personally, they can even just do a 50 PV order to continue to, get more in their LRP percentage every month and to stay in the loyalty rewards program. Or if they just want to even order one product, they'll at least maintain the points and percentage that they've already started to earn. But if you're wanting to earn commission, you need to place that 100 PV LRP every month. I recommend placing 125 PV order before the 15th, so you get the product of the month. And obviously when there's 200 PV promos like we just had, I always do a 200 PV order to get that massive freebie, and they're great months to do lots of classes and enroll lots of people obviously as well. You should always be doing that anyway. If you're serious about doTERRA and you want to build a doTERRA business, you should be doing minimum 4 classes a month. If you really want to skyrocket it, do at least 10 classes a month, which is really only about 2 a week. And do at least 2 new contacts a day, 2 follow-ups a day, and 2 classes or one-on-ones a week. Classes are a more time-effective way to use your time, obviously. Premiere is, I won't go into too much into how this all works. I will do a full compensation webinar soon, but there are some compensation training videos in my Facebook group. But Premiere is around $600 a month, Silver is around $2,000 a month, Gold around $4,500 a month, Platinum around $6,000 to $8,500, even $10,000 a month. And if we go down here, Diamond is around 10, 15, 16, even 20,000 a month as you build towards Blue Diamond. Blue Diamond starts around 20, 25,000 a month. These are US figures as well, by the way, and we'll go up to 36, 40,000 a month. And Presidential Diamond starts at around 75,000 a month. And I know Presidential Diamond's earning 250, 300,000 a month. So again, that's a month. That's like more than most people earn in a year in a single month. It's absolutely insane. But obviously allows you the freedom to not only empower yourself completely and be completely financially free and in control of your life, which I'm extremely passionate about, particularly women being financially independent, because I know so many women who are in situations where they're reliant, whether they're reliant on Centrelink or whether they're reliant on a partner, puts women in a particularly vulnerable position. So I don't want to create that, I have that kind of culture in my life. I want women to be empowered, financially free and fully independent, and, you know, be celebrated and have their own income stream, which you can create even around a family. I was breastfeeding a 6-month-old when I started my doTERRA business. So it's possible. And obviously I had my 4-year-old as well. It takes talking with people around you to help support you. It takes, you know, significant planning and commitment to achieve it with children, but it is absolutely possible. And it's possible, you know, whether you're 25, I was 23 when I started, whether you're 95. I think the oldest person we've ever had was in her 90s and she crossed as a silver. So you don't need social media expertise. You don't need sales expertise. All you need is a heart. You need passion, drive, commitment, persistence, consistency. You need to maintain momentum. Obviously, you need to be passionate about our oils, which is pretty easy to become that, because our oils are incredible and we love sharing them with people. And that's really all you need. You just need to empower others with our products. And if you're like me, you will believe that every single person needs to have these products in their life, because they support people on a physical, emotional, spiritual, and financial level if they're interested in the business opportunity. But to be able to change people's lives in that way and earn an income through it, to me, is pretty amazing. Honestly, if I could dream up a company or a business, I would have vomited out doTERRA, from their compact sourcing model, the integrity of the owners, you know, the quality and therapeutic value of the oils, the compensation plan, the way we get to, in a corporate sector. So I was studying law to become a lawyer. In a corporate sector, it's about being the top dog. It's about taking everyone down to get the promotion and rise to principal or associate or whatever, which I would have done bloody well at, and I would have become number one. But in doTERRA, it's about helping other people rise, yeah? So to be presidential diamond, I need to help at least 6 people in different legs reach the rank of platinum, which is a 6-figure income level. And that's what I get to do. I get to mentor and support and help people achieve these things. It's amazing. So it's about choosing your level of play. Are you wanting to earn your doTERRA products for free? And it shows you here the needed investment. If you're wanting to download this and look at it later, by the way, it's on sharesuccess.com and it's called the Build Guide. This is a fantastic resource if you're wanting to share more about the business opportunity with other people, yeah? So if you've got people that aren't on this webinar that you want to share more with, you can buy hard copies of these from Oil Life as well. So au.oillife, I think it is, .com.au, something like that, oillife.com.au. And you can get live, share, and build guides. I recommend the build guides highly for helping people learn more about the opportunity. So obviously this is a few hours a week investment. You need your enrollment kit, your LRP order, and your business tools is basically just the Empower Kit, which, as I said, you can order through your back office, and things like the build guide are really great to have. And you just need these basic skills: how to plan, invite, present, enroll, and support. So supplementing your income is like a silver to gold level. Guiding others to earn their products for free, that's as easy as it is, guys. Even the level of diamond is just 12 elites. If you feel like you can become an elite, which I know a lot of you are already at that rank on this webinar. So elite is just enrolling 15 people and helping them go on LRP. If you feel like you can do that, can you help 12 people do that? 4 silvers for a diamond, those 4 silvers just need 3 elites under them in different legs. So it's 12 elites all up, under 4 silvers. That's diamond. That to me is absolutely achievable by anyone, as long as you maintain consistency, momentum, persistence, and do the personal development, which is the biggest key. Absolutely crucial is to work through your blockages, because you will come up against your own limiting beliefs, yeah? The biggest thing that stops people in this business is fear. Fear of success, fear of not being good enough, fear of people, laughing at them that they're in a multi-level marketing bloody pyramid scheme, which it's not a pyramid scheme. You can go on my website and read a blog I've done about MLM, pyramid schemes, all of that, and all of the arguments as to why we're not a pyramid scheme. But it's fear, yeah? Fear that you're not good enough. Fear that you're not Vanessa Jean or Hayley Hobson or, you know, even myself, if you want to compare yourself to me, which people do. But that is what kills us, yeah? People literally just want to hear from you. They don't care about me. They don't care about Vanessa Jean. And I've done it as well. When I started, I was like, if only I could be like Vanessa Jean. You know, she's so bubbly. She's so, you know, fun, and she's sexy and dances, and she smells amazing, and she makes raw chocolates, and she's a raw food chef, and everyone loves Vanessa Jean. Everyone hates Jessie Reimers because she's friggin' weird, and she's Asperger's, and she's too blunt, and she tells it like it is, and, you know, no one likes her. She's a loser. Why would anyone want to build a business with me? This is the rubbish that we feed ourselves, yeah? So to be successful, we have to stop telling ourselves all of these ridiculous messages and limiting beliefs and garbage that literally stops us. But the really sad thing is when you stop yourself, you're taking away opportunities from other people, yeah? You're taking away the opportunity for people to have these oils in their lives, to get toxins out of their home, to support them on the emotional level with things like balance and peace and in tune. You're taking away people's opportunities. Every time you don't share the oils because you're scared of rejection or whatever you tell yourself, you take things away from people. And if someone hadn't shared these oils with me because they were scared of rejection or whatever, and they hadn't shared the business opportunity with me, that would not only mean my life, you know, I'd probably still be on Centrelink, depressed, you know, trying to work out whether I was going to be a lawyer or whatever sad, miserable thing I was going to do. But also the 4,500 people in my team, you know, some of them may have discovered doTERRA on another path, but would all of them have? Would all of them have the life-changing experiences? Would people like Shannon leave soul-destroying jobs and be on six-figure incomes and be creating a life of their dreams, you know? So it's really important that you understand you've got to get over your own rubbish, not only to empower yourself, but to make a big difference in other people's lives, because that's what this business creates for people. So to get over these blocks, personal development daily is absolutely critical, yeah? So a lot of you know that I do things like tapping or EFT. Looks really weird. You feel weird when you're doing it. I hated the idea of it for ages and avoided it for years. People like, just do some tapping, and I thought they were absolutely insane. But Brad Yates on YouTube, I really resonate with him, yeah? He's really, really cool. They're really short, simple videos. He's down to earth. It's none of this mumbo-jumbo rubbish. And you can do stuff like I'm not good enough, you know, fear of success, fear of failure, all of these different ones, even attracting clients. And instead of saying clients, I say builders, because that's what I want to attract. So doing a tapping video every day, working with your oils like wild orange is the oil of abundance. Julie is the oil of physicality, being present with ginger's power and power, really important. Cassia, really amazing. Bergamot is all of self-acceptance. Cassia is all of self-assurance, I believe. So working with these oils is really important, and writing down what you want. Write down your goals daily. Plan goals every month. Plan a 6-month goal, a 12-month goal, a 2-year goal. And do a vision board, yeah? It's not just for doTERRA. It's, you know, where you want to live, what holidays you want to go on, how you want your body and your health to be, what you want in terms of relationships. Really getting clear on what you want in your life and committing to that and not letting all the garbage get in your way. So when you do enroll people, I don't know if I covered, send them the welcome email, add them to our group, and tag them in the pinned post. Don't do a new post welcoming to the group, just tag them in the pinned post so they can read all the rules and have all the resources available to them. And it's really important. Like when I started my doTERRA business, yeah, I was desperate. Like I would just build with anyone and be like, yes, you can do it, and just want to help and do it all for everyone, which is actually really to my disadvantage and other people's disadvantages. You can't want something for someone else and do it all for them, yeah? It doesn't work. What you need to do is find the people in each leg. It doesn't have to be your front line. It's people that actually want to run with you. And the more you raise your own vibration and don't have victim, negative, ridiculous mentality and expect everything to be done for you by your upline, downline, whoever else, the more you start taking ownership and personal responsibility for your life and your business, the more you'll attract people that take personal ownership and responsibility for their life and business. So if someone says to you they want to build, I used to always think it was the people that say, I'm going to be your next blue diamond, presidential diamond, I'm going to be an amazing builder. They are not your builders, yeah? The people that are your builders are the ones that book classes, get in power kits, and show you that they're builders with their actions. It's the quiet workers. It's the ones that are hungry for it and want it. They're your builders, yeah? And they're who you want to support to rank advanced so that you can rank advanced. So replacing and multiplying income. Sorry, I do go on rants and tangents a little bit. So it's about becoming a powerful leader, inspiring vision and living your passion, making global impact. It does say here full-time commitment, but if you can't commit full-time now, that's okay, yeah? You start with supplementing. You start with just replacing the cost of your oils for free. You start with supplementing, and a lot of the people I've worked with have done this, yeah? So I work with people like Shannon who get to a certain level, say gold, and then they quit their business, or they take their hours down to part-time at a certain level and then slowly transition into a full-time doTERRA business. So it doesn't have to be quit. I wouldn't recommend doing that, by the way. Don't quit your job. Build your doTERRA business and, shift things in so that you can start to do this over time. See, this daily personal development, the most crucial part of your business. Cannot stress that enough. And then honestly, it's just about making a plan, doing the personal development, attend training, receive mentoring. If the person that enrolled you isn't interested in the business, you can find someone further up. But honestly, be the leader that you want to have, yeah? It's not, if you're not training your teams now with what you think they should be trained with, it's not anyone else's problem, it's your problem, yeah? You're the owner of your business, so you take personal responsibility and start training your teams. You can get the launch guide off sharesuccess.com and start taking people through it. If you've seen me come and do a launch training for you, or even if you haven't, you can literally start doing it. I'd never been to a class when I started doTERRA. I'd never had anyone else do a class for me. I'd also never had anyone in my upline do a business training. I just made it up, started doing it, and used the resources available to me, like the launch guides, which are on sharesuccess.com. So start doing videos, start doing trainings locally with people, even if it's one person. Like I said, even at Diamond, I had one person show up to my training. But was that an amazing investment? Yes. Chantel is now gold, working on platinum, my 6th leg for presidential diamond. So even never cancel a class, even if one person's showing up. You never know the doors that can open from one person. I've done heaps of classes where no one shows up. Don't let it dishearten you. Buckle up, keep going, because you will get there. So what else was I going to talk about? So having the confidence to present. If you are really struggling with, I'm not a public speaker, I'm not a salesperson, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, it's literally reading off a sheet of paper and passing around oils. Practice with friends and family that you trust. But often they're your worst enemies anyway, so just get out there and get it done. But use your oils, yeah? If you're really nervous, put balance on. If anyone's seen me present before, they'll know that I get super, super nervous. I sweat down to my underwear. I, basically stand in the corner of a room and shake and put lots and lots of oils on to cope. And if I've got friends around, they'll do pranic healing and different stuff. I'll probably tap as well. Yeah, so it's okay to get nervous. Just do it anyway. The best way to cure fear is taking action. You've just got to do it anyway. Literally, I went to Canberra to do a launch training and I had to drive 4.5 hours to Leeton, and I was having such a severe anxiety attack. I was like lying paralyzed in my hotel bed, and I went on my phone and booked a flight back to Brisbane that day. It cost me $280 and I didn't take the flight. I lay there for like an hour and then I got in the car, drove to Leeton and did the training, despite the fact that I had severe anxiety and it was the last thing I wanted to do. The woman I was doing that training for might be on the call tonight and doesn't know that I had booked a flight home to bail on her training, but I showed up, yeah? The way to cure fear is taking action. So, and it's really your key role in your doTERRA business is helping others see the quality and light in themselves that they don't see yet, yeah? I did not think that people would take me seriously and want to follow me and join me in business, yeah? Deb, one of my uplines, had to continually show me the qualities in me that I couldn't see in myself. People have low confidence, yeah? In school, they've been told, like I failed English in school and I'm a writer. They've been told they're dumb. They've been told they're not good enough. They've been told they're a freak, they're an outsider, whatever. They've been told, society's made them believe that they'll only ever do what they're doing now, or they'll only ever, they'll be on Centrelink forever, or they'll this, that, or the other. They're not business savvy. They don't know how to run a business. I've never even been a supervisor at McDonald's and I'm running a team of over 4,000 people. Yeah. Literally no business experience whatsoever. So this is more than possible for anyone, but you need to become the person that shines your light so bright that you help others shine their light. And you literally do this just by telling people what you see in them. Tell them, I think you're an amazing presenter. I really love it when you share stories with people about these oils. You're really, really amazing at doing classes. If you have constructive feedback for them, do that gently, and always do it after you've given them, lots and lots of compliments on all the things they're doing really, really well at. Support people to do classes. A lot of people will start and not want to build because of their own fear. So if you run the first class for them, if that's possible for you, if they live close or you can travel to do that, run the first class for them. The second class, run it with them, yeah? Have them say some things, share some stories, pass around some oils, get involved. By the third class, have them run it fully themselves, and you're the little assistant passing around the oils and helping them share. They will just automatically get that confidence and be like, yeah, I can do this. And then they'll be able to teach others to do that. So it's a really simple method of duplication, but it's really about nurturing relationships and encouraging and supporting and motivating and inspiring these people to do what you do. So obviously things like follow-up are extremely important, and a lot of people want to avoid that follow-up. But it's honestly like I go to networking events as well. If you feel like you tapped out all of your family and friends, get on meetup.com and start attending networking events. It could be business events, wellness events, meditation, yoga, whatever you want. It's not about spamming everyone with your business card and verbal diary and doTERRA at them. It's about connecting with one or two people, yeah? You can give them a sample if you want, if the opportunity arises. But just connect with them, add them on Facebook, invite them out for coffee. I guarantee in every interaction you have, you'll have an in to share the oils. They'll say they're not sleeping well. They'll say their child is struggling to concentrate at school. They'll say they're anxious at work. Whatever it is, you'll have an opportunity to say, would it be okay with you if I shared something that really helped me with that? And then you share that and you say, would it be okay with you if I emailed you some more information? And that's when you can email them the doTERRA PDF on that particular product you shared with them. And then say, would it be okay with you if I checked in with you in a few days to see how you're going? And just give them some brief notes on how to use it. Then you have an opportunity to invite them to a class or, a one-on-one or whatever to teach them more about the oils in a really non-threatening way. And I guarantee if people have had a powerful personal experience with the oils, they'll actually then be open and willing and want to attend a class to learn more. But obviously sharing on social media is fantastic. Do little videos just on your iPhone, yeah? Mine aren't flashy, fancy. I literally, for a long time, I just put my iPhone on a windowsill and did a video about, say, Bergamo. Read the emotions book, read the doTERRA PDF, and just share your experiences with that oil. People just want to hear from you. I've got like a lisp and a stutter and I get all my words mixed up. It does not matter. Just share your stories and experiences. You can create little social media images on canva.com. There are lots and lots of ways that you can share the oils. You can do webinars, obviously, like we're doing now. You can use Zoom or Google Hangouts. If you've got friends, all over Australia or Europe or America or wherever, you can share that way. But face-to-face classes are the best. And it's not about how many people you know, yeah? Don't freak out. Like I was a total loser freak with no friends. Yeah, I knew some people on social media, but it was really about who do those people know. So even enrolling 3 people and then asking them if they're open to having a class instantly gets you outside of your network. You don't have to know a million people. You just have to be good at supporting and helping those people share with their people. The sooner you help people get their products for free and start earning an income, the more you make. So it's really about balancing your personal enrollments with supporting other people to personally enroll in this business. So basically, I'd love you all to set a 30-day non-negotiable goal. Elite is definitely achievable within 30 days. So I'd be setting that, but otherwise executive, creating a names list of people and scheduling your presentations. Yeah, schedule 4 classes, 15 one-on-ones. I mean, yeah, you can do that. If you want to do one-on-ones, great, but 4 classes obviously much more time effective. And just get it done. Get the Launch Your Business Guide online and do the launch challenge, the sharesuccess.com launch challenge. Fantastic way to start learning more about the business. Obviously, watch a lot of my training videos in the Facebook group. That will be really, really helpful to you. And basically just bite the bullet and get started. Some great books to start are GoPro by Eric Worre. The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks is all about upper limiting. So that's a really fantastic one. The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Starfish by Neil Anderson is specific for doTERRA wellness advocates, so that's a really, really amazing book. But just really get into the personal development, or if you like audiobooks, you can use Audible. And, you know, Drive Time University, instead of driving along listening to crap radio, start listening to personal development. Start doing a morning and evening meditation. Start doing your tapping every day. And really work on yourself. Use the oils on yourself constantly and just naturally share them, and the abundance will flow. So that is pretty much it. I'm hoping that I covered a lot of what people wanted to hear. It says we've got remaining like 2 minutes, 30 seconds. So yeah, thanks for coming on this webinar, guys. I really hope that was helpful for you. And have an awesome night. See ya.